It's quite interesting doing this Traveller's Tales for me as well, because now we've got computers and Google Earth, all these places that I've got in my mind where I was in Greece. I can Google in for a picture, I can go to Google Earth and look where it was, and it's really good for jogging your memory. Anyway, at one point we ended up right up on the Albanian border in the north of Greece, and the people up there seldom see tourists. You wouldn't really want to go there. It's not so beautiful. And but we ended up there, and we got a job planting watermelons there, and it was so backward there. It was unbelievable. And there was three of us. There was a guy from Blackpool, a guy from Belfast, me, and a girl from Milton Keynes. And we were all travelling in a group of four, hitchhiking as four. And this old farmer picked us up one day, and we asked him if he had any work for us, and he went, yeah, I'm just looking for people, I just need some people. And so he gave us a job planting watermelons. And we were pretty poor by this time as well. We were walking around without any shoes on. But that was okay for this job because it was a big muddy field, and we were all planting watermelons in this field like in India really, not all going barefoot. And the Greek man who gave us the job took us down to the river, and we built a little house out of bamboos down there, and he helped us. And we lived in this little house made out of bamboos by the river. And this place was called Parapotamos. Now you two lads at the back, pay attention, flying frisbee and baking soda. Learn something. So this village where I was working was called Parapotamos. Anybody recognise a word there? No? Let's see, potamos. Let's put another word in there. Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus, there you go. Greek for horse is hippo. Greek for river is potamos. Hippopotamus. River horse. And this village where I was staying was called Parapotamos. Now, can anyone guess what para means? Para means above, as in paraglider, or parachute, or parasol, something above. And there, the name of the village was Parapotamos. Para, above, river, above the river. And that was the name of the village, above the river. Now, Greek can be quite interesting, like a cryptic crossword puzzle. Let's think of some other words in Greece. Greek for milk is gala. Anyone any ideas? Well, let's think of galaxy. Galaxy, the Milky Way. Anybody else any ideas? Here's another one. Cardiac. You know, cardiac arrest, when your heart goes, that's the Greek word for heart, cardiac. And we think of another one. Flying frisbee, put that drink down now. What about I? I. In Greek, I is ego. You've all heard about somebody with a big ego, haven't you? And that's where it comes from, ego. Greek for I. We'll try one more. How about hema? Anybody got an idea what that is? Hema is the Greek word for blood. Hemotherapy, hemophiliac, hematologist, somebody who has something to do with blood. So, that's it for class today. We not only did watermelons there, we did every sort of job that was possible. We did the haymaking as well. And this guy had no tractor or anything like that. He had a real old Toyota pickup truck, and we went harvesting the hay. And my job was, well, in Greece they have like primitive haystacks in the fields, not so, maybe 6 foot high. And my job was to go with a pitchfork and lift up the haystack and look underneath, because every single haystack had a big snake living under it. So my job was to lift it up, then the snake would go rushing out, and the farmer would clock it over the head with his shovel. Because he said they were poisonous, but maybe they weren't, but possibly they were. And we were doing all this work in bare feet, and the farmer saw that we had no shoes, and he took us all down to the village shop and bought us all a pair of like bast plastic sandals, like sandals made out of plastic at the bottom with straw at the top. It was exactly the same as the shoes he was wearing. And he was quite poor. He had enough to pay us some wages, but it's always the poor people who are the kindest people, and he was a really nice guy.